You've got the keys. Come set me free. Come set me free.
So in today's episode, we're going to talk about Netflix original, The Get Down. I've been looking forward to The Get Down since it was announced that Jaden Smith, because I'm a fan of Jaden Smith. I know a lot of people aren't, and I can see why. But I've been a big fan of him, and I remember it was sometime last year I heard that it was announced that he was going to be playing a graffiti artist on a Netflix show. I had no idea what to expect other than Jaden Smith was going to be in it, and it's a phenomenal show. For anybody who hasn't watched it, like, leave this video right and just go watch that. It is worth every minute. It's so... There are campy elements to it for sure, but they shine through brilliantly. I mean, fantastically written. The acting, I've got to say, I may harp on... A lot of people harp on Jaden Smith's acting, but in this, he nails it. He nails being a druggy little graffiti artist. I mean, I say druggy. He talks about taking acid in an episode, which shouldn't be a surprise to anybody that that's what kind of character he would play. And give me a minute. I forgot all of the cast members' names. Justice Smith, who plays Ezekiel, amazing job acting. He blew me away. I did not expect. I've never heard of him. I don't think I've ever seen a show or a movie that he was in. If anybody knows of anything else, like, let me know, because like throughout the whole show, and this might not be a problem for some, but the way he talks is always kind of a low growl. Always just kind of like, oh my, I don't know why. Always like that. But I mean, it doesn't bother me a lot. It's just, in some scenes it's a little bothersome, but for the most part, fine job. Horizon Guardiola, I don't know how to say that. She plays the character Mylene, though. The voice on this girl, was not ready for that. I mean, when she sings, she sings. My God, she kills it in every scene she's in. Again, Jaden Smith did great as Dizzy. I'll talk more in the more spoiler half of the episode. Tell you more about his character, because his character went through an arc that I started to suspect after a while, but didn't really at first. Shamik Moore, I know I've seen this man somewhere. Cannot think for the life of me where it was. But he plays Shaolin Fantastic, and other than Jaden Smith, Shaolin Fantastic is my favorite character in this. I mean, when he's funny, he is funny. When he is serious, he is serious. I mean, he just blows me away every time. Tremaine, I don't want to say Tremaine. Tremaine Brown Jr., who played Boo Boo. Oh my God. His character, while a little unnecessary sometimes to me, I think he was a good addition to the show. I mean, and his singing too. My God, I hope that was him, because that singing he did and the dancing, my God, wow, did not see that coming. I mean, I don't know how old he is either. So I mean, who knows? Skyland Brooks. Now I know I've seen him somewhere. He plays Ra Ra. Ra Ra, he is like the smartest, most fast-talking, out of all the characters. He's just like the most well-spoken, intellectual, and I mean out of every character, like, every time he talks, and I don't mean well-spoken like that, I mean like, every time he talks, it's like a super articulate, like he's writing a book every time he talks. Like, every time he talks, it's like, this is gonna be in a book or something. It's like not normal conversation. He's like, and it's hilarious how they play it off of other characters. It's well done for him. Like Cadillac, who's played by, I don't know how to say that, Yahya Abdul Mateen II. If I mess that up, I'm sorry. It's a hard name I've never seen before. Amazing job as Cadillac. Funny job as Cadillac. every time he was on scene, I was laughing like crazy. I mean, it was just, I wasn't ready for it. And Jimmy Smits as Francisco, I didn't even know his name throughout the whole show. I didn't even pay attention, but he, phenomenal job. And okay, it's not bringing up the other guy who is in the show. I know for sure. I gotta bring him up. All I've ever seen him on was he was on Pineapple Express. He was one of the henchmen guys. God, where's the cast? Evan Corrigan. Okay, he plays Jackie Moreno. I thought he was just a comedy actor. I've never seen anything he's done serious, but when he does serious in this, it's good. He plays, spoiler. Sorry if the camera angle's different or anything now. My sister just came in yelling blooper at me for no reason. But now we're in the more, Daveed Diggs was in this? Oh my. Okay, now we're in the more spoilery type where I can talk about anything. Okay, I did not know this. That's Daveed. I knew he looked familiar. Daveed Diggs. He's from Clipping, if you don't know of him. He plays the adult version of Books, who is, I don't know if I said his name earlier, but Ezekiel also goes by Books later on, by Justice Smith. The adult version of him is Daveed Diggs, and I did not know that till just now. Okay, then. When I say adult version, so every episode kind of starts with this, like he's at a rap concert, and the songs he's performing is kind of telling the story. Like, if you listen to the verses, it's like talking about where he meets Shaolin Fantastic, where they have to go and fight a freaking DJ battle. What the heck was that? Well, they have to go and do a DJ battle with the Fantastic Three, or the something three. There's three of them. And I just didn't know that was him, and that took me by surprise. But yeah, Jackie Moreno, which is what I was talking about. He's a drug addicted, and I mean drug addicted, music producer guy, who is not liked within the industry at all. Overdosing on who knows what at this point, but he actually comes up with some solid. I mean, he just falls into these ideas that seem to work out for the most part for Mylene and for him too, because if they didn't. But yeah, the kids in the show are good actors, and I mean all the kids. I don't just mean some of them. I don't just mean the main cast either. I mean like the kids from like the Warlords or whatever. I think that's what they called the gang. Like those kids, good actors, and the girls that aren't really in the show as much, you know, they're like the more side character girls. They do a good job too. But the uncle, Ezekiel's uncle in the show, he is funny. Like at first you kind of don't like him, because at first you feel like he's just a dick to be a dick. But as the show progresses, you kind of realize he wants Books or Ezekiel to do better, and you kind of see, and he's not in the show a lot, but you kind of see that more fleshed out character as the show progresses, and I think they did that very well, because I feel like if they just had left him as like the asshole uncle, I don't think he'd be likable enough, but the way they give him that dimension of, yeah, I'm hard on you, but that's because I know your mother would want better for you, like, that's just, that extra dimension, it works out really well. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about Jaden Smith's art, I would say. So, as you know, Jaden Smith's a graffiti artist, and he goes and he gets signatures, graffiti signatures, and he's got this little book, and, like, he'll get Shaolin Fantastics, and then he meets a character, and the character's name is Thor, and they trade books, and this is where I kind of realized, like, are they going to take him? Are they going to do this with him? And what they do is, eventually he winds up in a club with Thor, some girl who's, if they said her name, I did not catch it, and Jaden, and, you know, Jaden has this record that Mylene made, and he goes to play it. That's, like, the main portion, but, and this is the part that I saw coming, like, this girl, she kisses him, It's a very intense build up, and the song is playing, and they're in the club, and then Thor kisses him. And it's not like a very awkward situation or anything. And he just goes on and he parties, and they played it well. And I know because I was watching it with other people, and they were all surprised because they didn't see it coming. But I kind of saw it coming with how he was talking to Thor, because the dialogue, like there was a connection that they were making between the characters. And I don't know how they're gonna go with that, since I mean this is based, I believe, pretty heavily in like what is it, 77 maybe, somewhere around that time. So I don't know how well that will be received by like his friends or anybody if they find out, which we don't know yet because this is only season 1 or part 1. Part 2 comes out next year. His arc, like, it was pretty good. I liked it. It wasn't too much. It was just enough, and I hope for more Dizzy in the next season because I feel like he didn't get enough. I mean, I know it's not all about him, but I feel like he could have had more screen time. And I say that much about all of the, I don't know if this is an ensemble cast, because I know it's primarily about books and Shaolin Fantastic. But I mean, the other characters, I feel if they were given more screen time, I mean, and Mylene, of course, but I feel like if the other characters were given more screen time, it would work out a lot better. It's still a really, really, really good show. Well written, a lot of campy aspects, because, like, when they do certain things, they reference, like, old kung fu movies from back then. So, like, the shot style will change, and the acting will be hammed up, and the music will be, and it works well. It's funny. It'll make you laugh a lot. I mean, and it's not just for, like, the kung fu elements. Like, there are other elements. But, oh my god, okay. So, the whole series builds up to them going to, the whole season, I mean, builds up to them going to have a DJ battle with what are they, the 3-something. I'm not gonna remember it, and it's gonna bother me. But they're the three guys, and they're supposed to be really good at their DJing stuff. And so, they do this battle, and oh, the suspense kills you when Books is sitting there and he's giving his speech, and he's like, I gotta go over here, and he last second makes it. But the song that plays, that they do, the performance, it is amazing. It gets you so hyped up. It is so intense. Oh my god, I wasn't ready for it. I was short of breath by the time it was over. I was tired. I was hyper. It was so good. And Shaolin's the DJ that we call conductor, cause Shaolin Fantastic's a bad mother. I mean, it's just so good. Oh my god. You know what I mean? You see them practicing for it, and you see them writing it, and you see them preparing to scratch and DJ, and no amount of that prepares you for how good this performance is. It is spectacular. It is amazing. It is a really, really amazing finale to this season, and I'm so excited for more. And if you guys like this, if you like this video, leave in the comments maybe, and if you want, I'll probably do a more in-depth episode-to-episode review as opposed to just a overall. Because this is just my overall, and I can go back and do episode-to-episode more in-depth. And I might do that anyway, but, you know, let me know what you guys think. So, yeah, go check the show out. It is well worth your time. And I mean, I think it's only 6 episodes, but each episode's like an hour, give or take a few minutes, and well worth it. Well worth every second of it. It is good. If I had to rate it for the whole season, let's say an 8 out of 10. 8 to 9 out of 10. It's good. It's really good. Alert. He plays a drug addict. 1 minute. What?
Blooper.
What?
Blooper.
Blue?